TitleMatchNetwork.com.
How'd you wind up in TNA, and what are your thoughts on it?
Man, I got a call from Terry Taylor. We were kind of at the tables for a little bit, and of course, they were trying to get theirs, and I was trying to get mine.
Right.
It was just the name of the game, and I really would have worked things out with TNA for the simple fact of this is that this time in my career, and the schedule that they have, it fit real good in my life right now. And I can have some home time at the same time still do what I do. And they promised me that after they put you on some type of 30-day trial, which I thought was just ridiculous.
Right, especially,
you know what I mean? I mean, they called me. I didn't call for a job, And for them to put me on a 30-day trial, and then after that, come when it's time to negotiate, they didn't come up with the numbers that I wanted, and I wasn't going to do what they wanted. So it was just we didn't come to an understanding. I had fun while I was there. I think I was there for, I don't know, maybe 3 TV tapings or something like that.
Right, you worked 8-man, I think.
But it was funny because I knew they had something because their first 2 hours ever, they had me closing up the television show, and I wasn't even signed to a contract. So for sure, I said, okay. Then the next TV show, the first 2 hours, I was again closing it up. I went on after Kurt Angle and Sting. So I thought, okay, well, they're doing this, and for sure they're not going to put somebody on they're not going to sign them.
Right.
And that's basically what happened, because I guess they thought that I forgot about, when it was time to negotiate, because I think they wanted to see if I was still somewhat of a fan favorite, if I could still move like I do out there.
Right.
And they found out, you know what I mean? Which was okay with me to go out there. Hey, I'll go prove what I got, but then you prove what you got when it comes time for the tables. And that's what happened. Was they didn't keep their promise as far as negotiating to keep me, because I talked to Dixie Carter, and from the way that it was kind of a quick one where she was telling me she was happy that I'm part of the family. I said, well, I still haven't signed my contract. I said, we'll make that happen.
Was there heat there? You think you'll go back, or you don't know?
No, I think it was kind of respect level. There was heat.
Right.
It wasn't heat because I left during the tournament deal. But hey, this is wrestling. You can always write something in. You know what I mean?
Without a doubt.
The thing is, I think that we left on a. They know now that I'm not the one to play with. You know what I mean? So all I want is what I want. If anybody's listening out there, I'm not somebody who asks for too much. I just want what I'm worth. I mean, you call me, and my time now is valuable. I enjoy spending time at home and so on, but it doesn't stop me from coming out and do what I do.
What are your thoughts on Vince Russo?
I think if they let Vince Russo run that company with the ideas that he has, that it should be somewhat okay. But they got so many people out there, like Dutch Mantel, and when was the last time Dutch Mantel drew something? Besides a coloring book or something.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So they should. Some people are good at what they do. Let them put the right people in their place. The rest, go ahead, step aside, take a seat.
What are your thoughts on Samoa Joe?
Good person. I think he's a fast upcoming star in the limelight as far as with the big companies with television. But I think Samoa Joe earned his right to be there. He humped all around here up in the Jersey, East Coast with ROH. He did his time, man. I followed him for a while, all the way from California, getting screwed over from Rick Bashman, and he kind of learned the hard way himself. You know what I mean? Going through a lot of the dumps, but working and grinding, and now he finally grind up to one of the top guys in TNA.
What do you think? Go ahead.
I got nothing but more power to him, man.
What about the other talent that you're around in the locker room? Did you think there were a lot of small guys as compared to bigger guys like in WWE? Do you think that's a A good thing or a bad thing?
I'm kind of, there's a lot of cruiserweights there, you know, and there's a lot of guys. I mean, most of them there, they're all talented guys. To be honest, they're all talented. It's just the way that they all can mean something if the way they write it the right way. You know, of course, all the big guys that we do see, there are guys that came from the show, you know, and those guys there that's going to TNA, it's nothing but an easy payday, man. Easy. When I say easy payday, I mean easy payday, because you ain't got to. You go there twice a month. You know, you're working in the same building all the time. That's a night off in comparison. See, those guys down there have never really experienced the experiment what we had up here.
Right.
Being on the road 200-something days out the year, gone all the time, and still not making the cheese that you feel that you should make. You know, so.
How did New Wrestling come about?
New Wrestling is it's a new company that I'm affiliated with. It's a very good friend of mine, Roberto Indiano. We're out here in Italy, and I really like this company. This company has a big, promising future. It just the way this guy operates, he operates in a professional. He does it's one of those guys. If it's not done the right way, he won't do it at all. And he's done his homework on professional wrestling. And we were friends when I used to go out in Italy. And when he found out I was released, he called me and he kind of talked to me about wanting to open a wrestling company. I said, you crazy? Yeah, I would never let any of my friends in. But, you know, he seemed to me like he was sincere and, you know, really wanted to do this. And then we kind of got together. I told him the only way we'd do it if we had the right resources and financial backing to make this thing happen. And we've been open now going on 4 years, you know.
Wow.
I was with him for 3 years. I took time off for a year. And I just now started back. We're having our first show April the 19th and 20th in Spain and Madrid. One venue holds 8,000, we sold out. The other one holds 11,000, sold out.
Wow.
But get this, Vince McMahon and those guys are coming in on the 16th and 17th before us.
Wow. Is there a lot of American guys on your show?
Yeah, well, we got Booker T is on there. We also have we got Sabu coming in. We're still negotiating with Brock Lesnar. We recently found out about, we got a phone call from some of Bob Lashley's people.
Cool.
Of course, you do know he just got released and he's still tied up in that 90-day clause.
Yeah.
So we can't touch him until soon. But it's another. I just wanted to open up a company that are able to give the boys another territory to go to. But I wanted the territory when they come out there. We book them in five-star hotel. We pay for all their meals. I mean, you know, certain places they don't do that.
Right.
Like in Japan, you're on your own with your meals. They'll pick up your hotel and everything, but you're on your own with your meals. Now in Italy, everybody knows Italian food is one of the best foods in the world. They eat. I mean, their food is made out of just love. You know what I mean?
Right.
Family morals are big time out there. So we got that Italian vibe custom out there. At the same time, it's all the guys that I've ever brought out there, like Scott Steiner, Billy Gunn, Rhino. The list is all kind of my friends that left, Charlie Haas, and people that left the company when I was there. They're all coming out there to kind of help us pop this thing off, and it's going good, man.
Watch thousands of exclusive shoot interviews right now on TitleMatchNetwork.com.